share with you a story, part of my story, about a passage from the Bible that had a huge impact on me, and also some people in my life that had also had a huge impact on me. Now the passage is from 1 John chapter 4 verse 12. No man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God abides in us, and his love has been perfected in us. When I was a teenager, a few years ago, I found it very difficult to believe in something that I couldn't see. And at scripture class one day, our minister asked, "Who doesn't believe in God?" Well, I think I was the only honest person, and I put my hand up. And the response was, "Well, you won't be going to heaven, will you? You'll be going to hell." So, and then many of my friends were being confirmed, but I decided I wouldn't be confirmed until I was really ready to make that commitment. So then somewhere I read or heard this passage about, even though no one's seen God, if we love one another, then God will live in us and his love is perfected in us. And that was like a light bulb moment. And it just changed my thinking and my whole attitude. Now, there's been many people in my life that have influenced me or had an impact on my spiritual life. But there's just two I want to talk about. And they are my father and my godmother. Now, my father didn't go to church, although he supported Mum and I going. But when I think of the qualities of Christ, of unconditional love, and patience, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, they were the qualities that I saw in my father. And to me, he sort of became like the face of Christ. This is a photo of my dad with me and a horse, of course. The other person that I want to talk about was my godmother. Godmother came out to Sydney in the late 30s as an exchange teacher, apparently. But then she had to go back to England because the Second War was looming. So when I was born in 1945, my parents asked her to be my godmother. So her name was Lillian Rowe, and she lived in Newquay in Cornwall in England. Godmother would send me beautiful letters and cards and gifts each Easter and Christmas and my birthday, always of some, religious nature. And I just thought her love for me was just overwhelming at times. So that's really part of my story, and how that Bible verse of, even though no one's seen God, but if we love each other, love one another, God lives in us and his love may be perfected in us.